That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the playoffs, and yes, this is Winnipeg Jets GM mode, and this team was built by you, and I'll be trying to win a Stanley Cup. Thank you for all your subscriptions and your comments, etc. But let's get straight into game one. Yes, we were at home. The crowd was electric, and as you can see, we are against the Washington Capitals. So we dropped the puck. And the best thing about this game to begin with was because we were on the power play first because of Alexander Semin. So here we go, Gagne to Colin Wilson. Colin Wilson drops it back. Oh, look at that. Brian Little with a lush finish. What a beast. On the power play as well, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that nice little drop back and boom, top shelf. And we had chances, but Varlamov, their goalkeeper, was phenomenal. I kid you not, we were playing really, really well, and he was just equal to every shot. Okay, so let's go into period 2. So we've got a 1-0 lead, we're looking pretty lush. And you know, our guys are feeling pretty confident. You know, we're in the first round of the playoffs. We can do well. And again, what can I say? It's just Varlamov was stopping everything, but the Washington Capitals came back a little bit, guys. I kid you not, they played a little bit more physical to us. And Evander Kane was looking for his first playoff goal, but I kid you not, the Washington Capitals really brought it to us. And look, now Yakupov, our rookie, dropped the gloves with Carlson, and well, let's just say he took it to that individual. But anyway, moving on to period 3. Coming out, we had a bit of a mental focus. We knew we were going to possibly win this game. You know, now Yakupov had a fight, and you know, it seemed to be doing. But my gosh, this round was all about the goalkeepers. And Washington was getting physical, and they just kept on trying to score, guys. And I tell you, Steve Mason, our backup, was phenomenal. But here we go, right here. Boom! There we go, Johansson. What a pass there by Shen, I think it is. No, by Daniel Winnick, sorry. And Daniel Winnick passes it across like so, and there, Johansson. Almost missing the net, but it goes in. And the guys are feeling a little bit more comfortable with a 2-0 lead. And from this face-off, bam, Colin Wilson makes it a solid 3-0 victory with an empty net goal. Okay, so game 1 was in the books, so let's get straight into game 2. Okay, so game 2, or as I like to call it, the Zach Bogosian show, because he was a beast in this game. Yes, this is the second game of our first series in the playoffs, and we were feeling pretty confident, I'm not going to lie, after beating Washington 1-0 in the first game. So let's see how we do in this game. Evander Kane with some moves, and Varlamov doing it, and there we go, Bogosian dropping a man like a fly. Now Brian Little, now this game I could tell you was very, very physical. And Carlson again getting his ass handed to him, which is phenomenal. Then Cam Fowler dropped the gloves and got in with Nicholas Backstrom. And well, let's just say he made Nicholas Backstrom feel like an infant. He beat the living tar out of him. Okay, and then this happened. Landeskog gets a 2-on-1, passes it, and boom, Sam Gagne gets his first of the playoffs. And guys, I can tell you, Sam Gagne, our future captain of this team, is getting beastly. I kid you not. But anyway, here we go. Straight into period 2 with a 1-0 lead. We are feeling pretty confident. There he is, the goal scorer, Sam Gagne, and Colin Wilson. Now, here we go. The Zach Bogosian show, ladies and gentlemen. This guy has an absolute rocket for a shot, and this is his first of the game. And look at that, what an absolute cannon past the keeper. So Zach Bogosian, as we said earlier, he is just flattening everyone. Alexander Ovechkin, Semin, and another hit on Semin. And goodness gracious, he was just beastly. But it was back and forth, really. I can kid you not. The Washington Capitals were really taking it to me, and I was taking it to them. But nothing much happened in the second. So, moving on to the third, we come out. And there he is, Ekman Larson on the camera, and Sean Cotier sitting on the bench. So the puck drops for the third period. We've got a 2-0 lead. We're looking pretty comfortable. And then Mason lifts it out, and Evander Kane. Oh, to Duchesne. Duchesne on a one-on-one. Oh, he's denied by Vernon. Zach Bogosian again with a nice little highlight. And Mason played really well this game, I'm not going to lie. And with an empty netter, Gabriel Landeskog got his opening first goal of the playoffs. And that was pretty much game 2, ladies and gentlemen. So another 3-0 lead. So let's get straight into game 3. So game 3 was at Washington this time, and I could tell you now, these guys, they were looking for blood. I could tell you now, their jerseys are red, and they're 2-0 down in this series. They came out with a vengeance, I kid you not. We got a penalty, and what happens when you take a penalty? This happens. Alexander Ovechkin, the Great 8, scores an absolute rocket. When you watch the replay on this, you realise how quick it was. So they're 1-0 up, and yeah, for some bizarre reason, Yakupov wanted to stay in that guy's shoulder. So here we go, we're just floating the puck around. And then bam, there we go, we get our equaliser with about 6 minutes to go in the first with Evander Kane. And he had a very, very good game. And there we go, boom, sending Varlam off the wrong way. So, ending period 1 and going into period 2, it's 1-1. This game's a little bit more closer than the other ones. And Washington definitely seem to be more hungry. Especially the AI playing against me. So there we go, Sam Gagner getting an anointment for having a 3-point streak in 3 games. But here we go, we just piled on the pressure, and I tell you, Washington weren't backing down either, and it was just becoming an absolute beastly session. I kid you not. Here we go, going into period 3. Not a lot happened in period 2, so we're going to see what happens here. Okay, we dropped the puck, and I can tell you now, it was very close between both teams. So here we go, we've got Duchesne to Zetterberg. Zetterberg's round 1, and Colin Wilson. What a lovely dish by Zetterberg. Look at that, whoop, through your legs, and then bang, the open Colin Wilson. That is his second goal of the playoffs. And because they were getting a bit too rough for my liking, Brendan Shen dropped the gloves and beat the living tar out of Ruslan Fedotenko, which is always nice. So we're 2-1 up now, and we're pretty much putting it into cruise control, really. But Alexander Ovechkin was still hitting people, so we had to make sure we buried it. And there's our captain, Henrik Zetterberg, getting onto a juicy rebound. Look at that, straight to him, and he just dicks it into the open net. And then here we go, an empty net. Evander Kane with some dangling moves and puts the puck in the back of the net. So he won this game 4-1, so we're up by 3 now, which is pretty lush, going into game 4. Now, I don't know what we did to really, pardon my French, piss off the Washington Capitals, because in this game, I kid you not, they came out flying out of the gates. They seem to be, I guess it's the mentality, if you're 3 games down, you've got the possibility of going home. We're going to play with everything we've got, so here we go, watch this. This is their first goal, Semin to Leach, I think that is, or Like, or whatever his name is. He scores a nice goal past Steve Mason. And then right after that, pretty much, here we go, look at this. Pass, Gordon, wide open. There we go. 2-0. We are down 2-0. And they came flying out the gates, guys. I don't know what the coach told them. Maybe start playing like an actual team, maybe. But I just decided to turn on the heat. Here we go. Sean Couturier out wide to Landeskog. Bam! Off the post and in. Phenomenal finishing. Look at this. Off the post. Oh, post and bar, sorry. And in. And that is it. There we go. Alex Ovechkin not liking us. So he draws the penalty. And Evander Kane, boom, finds the bottom corner, tying it up 2-2. And Evander Kane's got 3 goals already in this series. Oh, and the playoffs in title. And look at that, what a well-positioned shot. So, okay, end of period 1, it was 2-2. And I can tell you now, guys, this game got heavy. Really, really fast. Yeah, the Washington Capitals kept piling on the pressure. But we decided to pick up our physical game. And Brian Little, look at that, finds an open man. There he is. Evander Kane. Goodness gracious, if you leave this guy open, I tell you, he's going to score. Look at that, the goalie didn't even know he was there and puts it right in the roof of the net. Okay, so moving into period 3, we've got a 1-goal lead. We're looking pretty smug right now. And so, you know, we need to get that extra comfort goal, I think. So here we go, they dump it in to begin the third. And look, Alex Ovechkin right off the bat somehow gets the rebound. I don't know what actually happened there, but they just came flying out the gates. Here we go, let's have a look. He loses track of the puck and somehow he backhands it in. And they tie it up with a minute just gone in the third. And Steve Mason isn't happy with himself. But here we go, they started to play more and more physical, I kid you not. And then look, our defense just opens up again. And Alex Semin just destroys us. So now we're down by 1. Zetterberg, you can see it. Oh, Evander Kane. I know it's a bit of a sweaty goal, but still, you know, if you've got Evander Kane streaking down the wing with pace, he's going to score. So Evander Kane, take a bow, son, because we head into overtime. Yes, Game 4 is on the line for the Washington Capitals, and yeah, wow, we can sweep the series if we win this game. Henrik Zetterberg starts the game in the penalty box, so they're on the power play, and Steve Mason makes some great saves. Matt Duchene having some opportunities, and then Ekman Larsson decides to drop the gloves, and well, what can I say, begins to beat the tar out of Ruslan Fedotenko. What more can you ask for? But the prodigal captain, Sam Gagner, is on one-on-one with Varlamov. Digs the goalie and puts it in the net. And that means it's the end of the series. That means that the Winnipeg Jets are heading to the second round, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We have got round the first hurdle and we are heading into the second round. Now, the next round I'll post sometime next week, but I won't tell you exactly who I'm playing. It'll be a surprise. But guys, if this is the first time that you've watched this, please don't forget to subscribe by clicking the jersey, and below click the logo to view my channel. Until next time, guys, take care, and I'll probably see you at some point next week when I will be uploading the next part of our trip to the Stanley Cup.